Hello and welcome back to my channel, My Montana Kitchen. My name is Sarah Hardy and I'm the blogger at mymontanakitchen.com, where you'll find hundreds of healthy, family-friendly recipes that you can feed your family. Today we are going to talk about ranch dressing. Ranch dressing is probably one of the most used condiments in the United States, probably below ketchup, but ranch, you find it everywhere. And unfortunately, it is full of a lot of less than stellar ingredients, and you can make your own at home in just a few minutes. So I'm going to show you how. Again, look at this ingredient list right here. That's pretty long. So what we're going to make just has a handful of ingredients, and plus it tastes better. So this is an easy, homemade, low-carb ranch dressing that also has, I think it's like 4 grams of protein per serving, which is not crazy. You could make it higher in protein, and we'll talk about that at the end of the video, so stick around. But let's make some homemade ranch. We're gonna start with mayonnaise. Now, more often than not, I make my own mayonnaise, and I have a video all about it. It's linked right here. Super easy, it takes like 3 minutes. But Duke's mayonnaise, I found a good deal on it, so I bought some. Again, it still has seed oil, so this is not like a stellar thing either. But I'm gonna use it for this. It does not have sugar in it. So we're gonna use a little bit of mayonnaise. And then we're gonna add some Greek yogurt. Just plain Greek yogurt. All right, then we're gonna start adding the spices. So we're gonna add some minced onion. We're gonna add some parsley flakes. Oh, hold on, this is dill. Oh my, I almost messed it up. It would still work, it would just be very strongly spiced. All right, now I like to add a little bit of dill. You don't want a whole lot because you don't want it to be overpowering, but I like to add just a little bit of dill into my ranch. All right, and then we're also gonna add some salt. And some pepper. That's all. Now look, you can make that at home. That is so easy. All right, there is one more thing, 2 more things actually. One is a clove of garlic. So you can either use garlic powder or you can use a fresh clove of garlic, and the fresh just really adds a nice pop to it. So I'm gonna do that. This is the Pampered Chef. It comes with their garlic prep tool, and it helps you take the skin off of the garlic, or you can just do it the old-fashioned way and put a knife blade on top of it, smash it, and it pops right off. So I'm just gonna put this garlic clove right in here. I don't want the peels. And you can definitely use more if you want to. All right, then we're just gonna use a whisk and stir it up. All right, that's all. Now, I am gonna add a little bit of milk. You don't want a whole lot, just a little bit, so it's not quite so thick. But if you want to use it as a dip, then you can definitely, keep it on the thick side. little more. All right, there you have it. That's all. That is so easy. All right, so now I have this old bottle that I made my kids save for to put my ranch dressing in, and I have a funnel. So let's talk about these funnels for just a second. These funnels are probably one of my favorite Pampered Chef items, and they're one of the cheapest. They're $10. It's called a nesting funnel set. Each funnel nests inside the other one, and there's this little strainer that fits in all of them. So it will fit in the biggest one, it will fit in the smallest one, and it's great for like straining broth. Whenever I make chicken stock, I use that and strain out all the little pieces of vegetables and whatnot that I don't want in my broth. But anyways, this is $10. And this month in March, when I'm publishing this, it is one of the gifts. If you spend $90 or more, you get to choose either this set or a 3-piece paring knife set, which I use my paring knives all the time also. But anyways, this was one of the best things. I love them. They're cute besides their pretty colors, so functional, and I love that they all snap together for easy storage. You can certainly double or triple this batch because you can see, you know, it's definitely not going to fill up this container, but that's okay. This way I make sure that it stays fresh. People ask me how long this will last, and I'd say 2 weeks. I mean, it should last as long as your Greek yogurt and your mayonnaise would last. So if you keep a watch on those dates, you know, for how long those are good for, then you'll be fine. But there we go. And we have easy homemade ranch dressing that you don't have to feel bad about eating. Plus, it tastes so amazing. When you try it, it will be so good. Let's also talk for just a minute about how you could add more protein to this ranch dressing. I already mentioned that the recipe has about 4 grams of protein for a 1/4 cup. That's not amazing at all. But considering regular ranch, well, regular ranch has 2 grams of protein for a 1/4 cup, so it doubled it. You could definitely use all Greek yogurt if you want to. That will make it a little more tangy and not quite as rich. You could blend cottage cheese with your yogurt and mayonnaise until it's all smooth, and that would add quite a lot of protein. So I think you could just put it all in your blender. I mean, if you wanted to do the spices that way too, just put everything in your blender and blend it. I'd say give it a try, and that will be even more protein in your salad dressing. And these days, people are always looking for more ways to add protein, right? That's an easy way to do it. You can use it as a dip for your vegetables. You can use it on your salads. There's so many ways you can use ranch. So those are just a couple of options if you want it to have more protein. Use the all Greek yogurt. Just remember that it won't be quite as rich. It'll be more tangy and more like yogurt. Or you can add cottage cheese to it and blend it until it's all smooth, and that will add quite a lot of protein. My husband used to be a Hidden Valley Ranch only person. He would call himself a ranch connoisseur probably. And he really, really likes this ranch dressing. My kids love it. It's just a healthier option. It's one of those things that it's easy to make at home. However, it's also easy to just buy it at the store. So I'll just tell you, in our move over this last year, I kind of got out of the habit of making ranch. I've made ranch for years and never bought store-bought. I mean, I just always made it. And then in all the busyness of moving and all of that, I bought a bottle somewhere along the way. And then I just kept buying it. But so I'm telling you this, I've done it too. But it really is so easy to make it at home. So if you've not tried this yet, then please try it. You saw how easy it was to make. It's just a few ingredients and your taste buds will thank you. So the link to the recipe is in the video description box below, and you can just click on that link and you can find the printable recipe where you can print it off and make it in your own kitchen. If you make this, I would love to hear about it. This is the recipe is called Rhonda's Ranch. It was originally in one of the Trim Healthy Mama cookbooks, and I had permission from the creator of the recipe to post it on my blog. And so here it is, and I hope you'll enjoy it.